Here, very good. I'm going to add a little bit more of flour. Okay, it's like I divide this maybe in 4. Okay, keep mixing this. I'm going to add some egg. Okay, just a little bit of egg. When you have the eggs and you whip the eggs like this, it gives you a wonderful, wonderful texture. And I send you also different recipes. And most of the recipes have the same way of making these cakes. Okay? This cake is a cake that you can add nuts, raisins, chocolate chips, many things, and still will be a very good cake. Very good. Okay. Now I'm going to put this in the oven. Let me take this out of here. Okay, now we are going to put this in the oven. Okay, and remember that always you will use the pan like in the middle of the oven. That is going to give you a much better cake. Okay, while the cake is in the oven, we are going to do other things like buttercream, royal icing, and some things that you're going to need for later on. Okay, we are ready now to make buttercream and royal icing. Buttercream, it will be the icing that we are going to use to put on the cake before we roll out the fondant. Okay, and for that we are going to use some shortening. Okay, some butter just to make a better flavor. Okay. Okay, just mix it well. Okay. Okay, I'm going to have my buttercream over here. I'm going to let it over here. And I'm going to start with the royal icing. What is royal icing? Royal icing is an icing that it will hard, very stiff. Okay, and we use it for borders, for embroideries, for little details that you make on top of the fondant. Okay, and for that we will use the machine. Okay, we are going to show you how to put the filling on the cake and also how to do the crumb coat. Now what we are going to do is we are going to cover a cake board. And the cake board is very important in any cake. All right? For that, we are going to take a cake drum. This is what they call cake drum. It's basically like 3 corrugated cake boards. They are all together. And we are going to cover that with this foil. I am going to cut the corners because I don't need those corners. And of course, some flavor. This simple syrup is very good because it will help the cake to have more moist on the cake, especially if you are going to make the cake today, decorate it tomorrow, and that way tomorrow or next day, the cake is going to be nice and moist. And it's have my buttercream. Always should have my buttercream and my royal icing cover. That way it won't dry out. Here I have my buttercream in here. I'm going to start filling up my bag. And as I'm filling, I am moving my bag and my hand a little bit. That way I can put more icing if I want. Okay, have it over here.